Hey everybody, welcome. Oh my gosh, new consultants. Woohoo! Hey, Anna and I are so excited to have you on New Consult Orientation today. Thanks for joining us. My name's Emily Schutte, if you don't yet know me. And if you're wondering why we're dressed alike, it's because we are wearing the fabulous director suit. So one of the cool things about Mary Kay is when you achieve the leadership position, which is directorship, every couple years they change the director suit. So this year it's this like Chanel inspired pink, bubblegum pink suit. And so Anna is here. She's one of our offspring sales directors, which is so fun. But I just introduced myself really quick. Um, I've been building my Mary Kay business for 19 or over 20 years. Oh my gosh, time flies when you're having fun. I do have two kids. Ethan is currently 12 and Libby is 9. And I have absolutely loved all aspects of this and can't wait to give you all the tips and tools and stuff today that you need. So, and then I get to turn it over to Anna here, who's going to introduce herself quick too.
Okay, I'm Anna, and I'm excited you're on checking this out, and we're really excited you are part of our team now. So I started my Mary Kay business 5 years ago, right at the beginning of the pandemic. I have just loved that it's given me more freedom, more flexibility, and I started my business in Minnesota. I moved to New York, so I'm here in upstate New York, and I love that it has given me the opportunity to move, meet new women, and bring this business with me wherever I go.
I love that. Yay, Anna. Okay, so this training, you guys, is designed to help you get your business going. Okay, so in fact, this is what I love. Just for attending this training today, you're going to have the ability to say, I started. Okay, so you started. Yay. Because sometimes the hardest part is just kind of getting over that hump of like, okay, are we going? Is this happening? Are we doing this? And maybe you started our keyword challenge. Okay, maybe you haven't. But if you have started the keyword challenge is really designed to get you set up because, like setting up your website, setting up some additional things in your business. This is designed to take you from being set up to actually going, like where you're booking, selling, team building, adding customers, and building a business. And so the things that we're going to give you today are specifically aimed at doing that. And this is the fun and exciting stuff, guys. This is where you get customers. This is where you get reorders. And by the end of this training, I promise you that you are going to be excited to get ready and excited to book your first appointments, sell, and even add your first team members. Okay, so now to help us along, we have some fun challenges, and you're going to have the opportunity to earn some prizes. So I don't know about you, but if it's free, it's for me. So I hope you're excited about getting some free swag as a brand new consultant in our organization. So we're excited about that. So the first thing that I want to talk to you all about is just like mindset, okay? Because like all things, it all boils down to our mindset. And it's honestly what I consider to be the most important thing in our business, because I just want to speak to all the new consultants watching this. You are going to have people, okay, that you thought were going to be supportive of your business, or you thought were going to be excited for you, or that you thought would be totally on board booking, a party to help you. And then they're not, right? They're not supportive. They don't say yes. They surprise you in a way that you were not anticipating because they're your friends, your family, and whoever. And I just want you to know that that is 100% normal. And I also want to tell you that sometimes it's the people that we think would never do something like this, or don't wear skincare or makeup or whatever, that end up actually being our biggest cheerleaders and our biggest supporters. So just know that when those things happen, that's where you get to lean on our amazing team and your sales director and your recruiter. You get to lean on us in those times when things are a little bit surprising or just kind of throw you off a little bit, right? That we're here for that support. This is also why I think it is so important. So if you haven't worked through the keyword challenge, one of the things in the challenge is attending one of our unit meetings. Now, when I say meeting, that makes it sound real boring. Okay, we have a lot of fun. We have recognition, we have product commercials, which we have a couple consultants every week that take a product and research it for you and do a quick commercial about it. So it's a great way for you to learn about products and application and different things like that. But it's also the way that you get your cup filled every single week, because maybe you didn't have the week that you wanted to have. Well, then you need the meeting, right? Like you had a disappointment, you need the meeting. Maybe you had you sold $1,000, you got a new team member, got 5 bookings. Well, then the meeting needs you, right? And you get the recognition for being on that meeting. So sometimes you need the meeting and sometimes the meeting needs you. But I'm just telling you this because I can often predict the success of a consultant based on how often she shows up to our events and meetings, right? Because we need that support, and because it's that ongoing education, it makes you a better consultant for your customers too. So the first thing that I want to show you is, where do I find the Zoom link for this meeting? I got to get on this meeting. It's every Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so that would be 9 p.m. Eastern Time and 6 o'clock Pacific. Okay, so 8 Central. One of the ways that you can find the meeting is if you go to our Facebook group, okay, here. If you aren't in this group, make sure you get yourself in this group. And one of the things that I love is pinned to the featured section, you can always click on this thing here. It's called Linktree. And if you've never clicked on a Linktree before, it's kind of great. It kind of has all the links that we tend to use in our business. So we've got my YouTube channel, we've got, Beauty Bash group. There's lots of different things in this Linktree. But we also have the Zoom link here for meetings and events. So that's one way to find it. It's also on our EmilySchutte.com website. So that's an easy place to find that. So here's some other mindset things that I want to talk to you about really quickly. So the first thing is, I call this Self-Help 101. And you're going to be like, why are we talking about this? Okay, so here is the emotional management, just kind of self-help 101. So the things that we think about, if you've ever heard the phrase, what you think about, you bring about, this is kind of like how that works out, right? So the thoughts that we have determine how we feel about something, and how we feel about something determines our actions about something, and our actions determine our results, right? So, if you get to a point, and this is why, you need that support and extra help where, maybe your bookings, your best friend doesn't get a book with you, right? You go, dang, this doesn't work, which, you're going to kind of feel down about that, which is going to kind of lead to you taking probably zero to little action, which affects your results, which then you think, well, haha, I have evidence this is not working. And it's a cycle. Okay, so the way that we break that is with our thoughts, right? And so something you might want to think is, no, I'm going to make this work. I want this business to work, and so it will work, right? And so sometimes that's where you call us and you get a new idea. The other thing that we have, this is actually like a cycle of beauty consultants. And when you're a new consultant, you go through this slowly the first time. And then, you're going to constantly go through this. It's really the cycle of an entrepreneur. It's not just of a Mary Kay beauty consultant. And so everyone starts out and they're excited. They're seeing the possibilities. They're thinking, they're dreaming again. You're probably doing that in your business. You're excited. Like, put in the comments, actually, like, what are you excited about in your business? Like, what excites you about this? What are you looking forward to? So we all have that kind of like dreaming phase. We're excited. The second stage is where we get frustrated. We're like, oh my gosh, a friend didn't book with me. Somebody canceled. There's an obstacle. I've been sick for 2 weeks, like whatever it is, which leads to kind of that fear, when that fear and denial sets in, like, maybe this really isn't for me. I don't know if I can do this. And then this is the scary one. I hate stage 4. It's the worst. This is where we settle and we say, you know what? I didn't really want to do this anyway, or I don't really want to be an entrepreneur. I don't really want to create the life that I love. Like, I'm fine with where I'm at. And then we have a self-actualizing moment. And I will say that the jump from stage 4 to stage 5 is sometimes happens when we get re-inspired. And that's why, again, those like meetings and just events and plugging in with your sales director and communicating is so important, because you have this self-actualizing moment where you go, oh my gosh, how unlike me. Like, I want to do this. And then you recommit and you're excited again. So that's kind of fun. And just know, I'm telling you this cycle because you're going to go through it. You'll be like, oh, I'm in that cycle Emily was talking about. Like, no big deal. We got this, right? And reach out and we're going to help that. So before we get started on how to get started, I want to go through a couple of really easy, simple tips that are going to help you get max impact in your business. You're going to want to write these down. Okay. And this is going to take you everywhere and anywhere in your Mary Kay business. So tip number one is I want to talk about how to get results. And this is universally true no matter what you're trying to do in your Mary Kay business. Always good to post on social media. Always good. Like if you want to announce that you're doing this, great. Like post away. Okay. It's good. But just know that Facebook, Instagram, things like that are a billboard. Okay. Think of like the most prominent billboard in your town. We have one here. His name's Chris Lindahl. He's like a realtor and he is on every dang billboard across the Twin Cities. And everyone knows him, right? But have I ever actually called Chris Lindahl? No, I haven't, but I have that recognition. So social media is good for brand recognition, for people seeing you, but you are going to get results when you reach out to people one-on-one, whether that's calling them on your cell phone, texting them, having a conversation in person, you're in their DMs, like whatever it is. Reaching out one-on-one is how you're going to get results. Remember that one because that is key. Even it doesn't matter what you're doing, that's key. Number two is if you feel like you aren't getting results, I want you to ask yourself, am I actually asking people or am I hinting? Okay, so make sure you're actually asking. Here's what I mean by that. You might be talking with a friend and you'll be like, yeah, I'm looking, or, I just started a Mary Kay business and I'm really excited. I'm, looking for people to book with. Okay, so anytime you find yourself wink, wink, winking after you're telling someone something or like, oh my gosh, I'm so pumped. I'm in this challenge to sell things. Okay, you're not actually asking, you're sort of hinting. Okay, and it's ask and you shall receive, not like hint and you shall receive. So are you actually asking? So what that could look like is same conversation. Hey, I just started my Mary Kay business. I'm looking for people to practice and book with. Would you be one of them? That's asking. Okay, so you got to add that piece. And I know it can be scary, but just it's 10 seconds of courage. Number three is working full circle. I want to explain what this means because, friends, it will take you everywhere in your business. So working full circle is when, here we go. We call this working full circle. So when you, at every appointment that you're doing or every Mary Kay thing that you're conducting, you're booking future appointments at it. You're coaching, meaning just like helping, remind them so that it holds. You're selling and you're sharing the opportunity because it gives them the max experience. Your customers and clients, future clients, like they have fun because you're doing all those things. But you're also maxing out your own business and your time and their time and everyone's time. So it doesn't matter if you're working virtually, if you're working in person, doing a little bit of booking, a little bit of selling, and a little bit of team building and sharing the opportunity at every appointment is what's going to lead to all the fun stuff in our business. So I absolutely love that. All right, I'm going to turn this over to my woman in charge. Miss Anna is going to give you the first challenge, talk about the first prize, and one of the most important things of Mary Kay. So take it away, Anna.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about booking. How do you go about creating a list of people to talk to? And where do you just start with this? And then what are you going to say to these people once you have your list? So we have a sheet like this. So Emily, can you bring this up? Here we go. So this is who do I know? And on this sheet, you can either print this out or you can do it on a notebook. So I'll give you both ways to do this. So when you think about all of the women in your life, a lot of us think, oh, I only know a couple of people because we only think of our immediate close friends and our best friends that we've known for years. But I want you to branch out, think about anybody and everybody that you know. So when I started to create my list, I started with some friends from college that I still am really close to, my best friend, some family members, a cousin. But then I also put on here my hairstylist, and I got married last year, so I put my photographer on here. I really liked her a lot, and I've still been in contact with her. And even people from church that I know a little bit, but maybe I'd like to know better. childhood friends. You can really go back, especially now that we have social media, you can go back to people you knew and were really close to 10 years ago and talk to them about this. Even old coworkers, old mentors, I have some of those. And I also put on my list my husband's best man, his wife. I don't know her very well, but I know that she loves makeup. So I thought, well, I should put her on my list. So once you start creating your list, think of as many women as you can. You can even do this like scrolling, just go into your phone, go down everybody that you have in there. You can go back to social media. And I feel like we all have friends that we don't even really like think about on our social media. So great ways to come up with people. And then at the bottom of the sheet, you'll see here that we have 4 different things here. So the first one is a heart. So on the side of each of these names, you're going to put at least one of these 4 things. You can put more than one. Some of them I put 2 or 3 on, but the heart is, I think that this person would get together and have a party for me. Maybe she'd have a friend or 2 she could invite, people I could practice with if I'm working in person and want to start booking parties. The star is, I think she would enjoy our Beauty in a Flash appointment. So Beauty in a Flash, these are our new virtual options. If you haven't been on one, make sure you get your own sample and check that out for yourself. But this could be really great, especially for any friends that don't live locally to you. So like my best friend, she lives in California. I wouldn't be able to book a party with her in person, but she might be able to join one of these events with me. And then the next one, the smiley face, is, I'd love to tell her about this. I think that she might buy some products for me. I know that she likes skincare. She's talked about that before. Maybe she just needs a new mascara. Everybody needs new mascara, right? So this might be someone you're going to try to sell to. And then the last one is an X. And this is, I want her on my Mary Kay Dream Team. We're going to talk a little bit more about why you want to have a team, but these are people that you love, that you think would really do this and enjoy this with you. So on my list, I have some people where I have the X's and I have a heart or a star with that. So you can put multiple options on here, but you'll go through your list and you'll mark these all down the side. Now, once you have your list, and if you aren't able to print this out, totally okay. You can do this on notebook paper. So see, I did this on my notebook paper and I went through and I put all of the options here as well. Once you have your list, then you're going to start contacting these people. You're going to send a text, and we have an awesome script for you that I'll read to you here in just a moment. But as you go through this, I highlighted. So I use a yellow highlighter for someone that booked. So I know that they're going to be on a Beauty in a Flash. I'm sending them samples, or they have given me a date to get together for their own in-person party or their own facial. The orange that I use, that is somebody that I'm working on. So they're like, hey, that's super cool. I'm going to totally support you, but I need time to look at my schedule. I need time to like figure out exactly what I want to do. So those people you're working on and you know you want to come back to them. I also put on here, I had one who I put a heart on that I thought, oh my gosh, she totally would do this. But she's in red. She said, hey, that's not for me. I'm not interested. You might even have someone who is just like, I love what I'm already using. I have really sensitive skin. So there's going to be different options where you might have someone that says, no, I'm not interested. Do not get hung up on that, because look at all these other ones that I have of people that already are booking with me. So don't worry if you get a no, because that's part of the process. And then the pink is someone that says, I need you to contact me later. So recently I reached out to someone and they are remodeling their kitchen and they're like, contact me in a month. That project should be done. And I'd love to get my friends together at that point, but I need to get my kitchen done first. Or someone might be having surgery or some life events happening and they say, contact me in 2 weeks. So I highlighted them a different color. So I know, okay, I need to go back to that person. And whenever I have someone that says, come back to me later, I put a note right in my calendar so I remember what day I want to contact them again. So remember that those people you want to go back to. And then the same thing with my notebook paper. I just wrote beside each one. So I didn't highlight in my notebook. I just wrote on here, working on getting set up for a Beauty in the Flash, or this person really wants to get a satin handset. So I know exactly where I'm working with on here, and I just made notes on my sheet. So Both options are great. I would say that it's way better to do these on paper. Don't just keep this in your head and think you're going to remember all the details. You want to write it down. You can also do these on your phone if you have Notes app, but personally, I love having things printed because then I can put this in my planner and carry it with me. I can see it at all times and I have it right with me and I can make notes on it as I go. So printing it out or putting in a notebook is a great way to keep yourself organized. And it's also a good point if you're getting started, it's a great time to go get a new notebook, real cheap one. It doesn't have anything fancy, and write on it Mary Kay and keep all of your notes, all of your information like this all in one place so you don't get lost in the paperwork. Okay, so our booking challenge for you is to you get the heated eyelash curler when you have 10 guests on our Beauty in a Flash appointments. And like I said, if you haven't been on a Beauty in a Flash yet, you'll want to do this yourself. But these are awesome. They're about 45-minute events. They get samples in the mail. Your sales director will actually send the samples for you. So this first challenge is have 10 guests on the Beauty in a Flash in your first 15 days and share the products with 10 people in your life. You could also, if you have people that want to book with you in person, that's just like bonus. So keep that in mind. Work this challenge and this heated eyelash curler. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. You do not want to miss out on this one. And then our script to go with this. Okay, so you're going to say and reach out to your people. Hi, and you're going to put their first name, whoever this is. So if I'm messaging my friend Amanda, I'll say, hi, Amanda, I'm so excited and nervous to share this, but I just started my started my business as a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I love the products and the company. I'm super excited to get started and to see what comes with this chapter. I'm looking for a few people to help me kick things off for practice. Here are 3 fun ways to get involved and to snag a gift or a deal. So you're going to give them all 3 of these options. The first one is free products. Join my kickoff beauty sesh or a 45-minute virtual Beauty in a Flash appointment, samples included and are mailed to you, no camera required. The second one is if you need a mascara, I'm aiming to sell 24 items in 7 days. Let me know if you need a quick restock. And then the third option is if you want to check it out, learn what I'm up to, 0 interest is required, but you'll get a free pair of earrings or a gift just for watching a 10-minute link or joining a 30-minute Peek into Pink session, and it helps me answer questions when I'm asked. Which sounds fun, or all 3? Thanks for being amazing and supporting me. So we are going to send you this script. All you have to do is copy, text it out to your friends. If you are more of a phone person, I like to call people. So you can actually just pick up your phone, dial them in, hit their number, and actually talk to them and give them these options. So texting or calling, but you want to make sure you're reaching out, just like Emily said, that you don't want to just post this on social media. You want to actually reach out one-to-one. So good luck, and we can't wait to have you win your first challenge.
Love that. Way to go, Anna. Oh my gosh, that heated eyelash curler is like the bomb. It like curls your lashes without, making them go everywhere like the crimpy ones do. So, and you guys, we love prizes because it's just like a fun incentive to kind of get going. So I love all your tips on booking. Awesome. Okay, I get to talk to you today. Remember, we're doing a little bit of full circle, and that's why that script that Anna just gave you, this one here, is going to really help you because it kind of does all 3 of the challenges in one fell swoop. Okay, so we love easy. I get to talk to you today about selling the product. Okay, how do you sell? Like, how do you even do that? So first off, I want to talk just about mindset on selling because, again, like I said at the beginning, it's always the mindset stuff. A lot of times we feel weird identifying as a salesperson. Like you might think, ew, nope, ew, sales, nope, I'm not the sales type. But here's the deal, you guys. The reason why we have a hard time with that, I want you to think of the last time you heard someone say, oh, that person I worked with today was such a good salesperson. Okay, no one ever says that. You know why? Because you only hear about bad salespeople. In fact, people only identify people as salespeople when they are bad salespeople. Because you know what good salespeople are identified as? Oh, she was such a good listener. Oh, it's like she just knew what I needed before I needed it. I love how she just recommends things and is so kind and helpful when I need her to be. Okay, that's a good salesperson. And so if that gives you some relief, all you have to do to be good at sales is being a good listener, have good follow-up, have good systems. It doesn't mean anything bad, okay? And Mary Kay defines selling as finding a need and filling it. And so that's what we do is we help people find a need and fill it. And Mary Kay also said nothing happens until somebody sells something. And that is so true. And what I love is even the impact you have on women's lives happens during the sales process because you're getting to know each other, you're connecting on a different level, and it's amazing. So the other thing is, how cool is it that if we need money for something, that we have a way to generate it and to make that happen with this. So I absolutely love that. So first thing I want to talk about is inventory and order fulfillment. Okay. Now, as you're doing the keyword challenge, you're going to be getting all the information on inventory. I'm not going to go in depth on that here because I have a whole video and email, the whole shebang about inventory. But I do want to cue you into something called the Great Start Program. Because it's really, really important. You can earn over $350. It's like $371 right now in free product and above, just for starting with some product on hand. Some of those product bonuses are a little bit time sensitive, so you'll want to get on that kind of right away. But we also have something called the Great Start Program. There's actually 3 different ways that you can earn free product bonus bundles from Mary Kay. One is if with that initial inventory order. The second one is called Ready, Set, Keep Selling. And that's where as you sell in your first 4 months, you can earn a free product bonus bundle for cumulatively selling and ordering so much. So I'm going to cue you in on how to find all the details on this. And then the third one is when you add people to your team, you can earn Great Start bonus bundles. So I want to share with you, let me just make myself small here. This is your MaryKayInTouch.com website. And so I want to show you how to find information on the Great Start program. If you go to the education tab, which is right here, and you click on it, hold on, I got to find mine. Here we go. And you click on this top section that says new beauty consultant start here. There's actually a lot of really great information on this education tab. If you need product knowledge, there's stuff here, these different products you can learn about selling. But this new beauty consultant start here, you're going to want to click on that. And then when you scroll down, it's going to talk more about the Great Start program. Okay, so there's some videos you can choose to watch. Most of you did that. So this Great Start brochure and this Great Start video go through all the details, what the free product bonus bundles look like. So I just wanted to mention that so that you know that there's a lot available to you. And that's why we want to get going right away, right? I do want to mention really quick about inventory. I've always carried it. I love having it. You get to make that choice, which I absolutely love. But isn't it cool that we have the option to deliver faster than Amazon because we can give people their products right on the spot, which is kind of a really cool thing. I also want to talk really quickly just about product knowledge. If you're nervous, like, oh my gosh, I do not know how to wear makeup. I do not know anything about skincare. Girl, I wore silver eyeliner just on the bottom and clear mascara, and I washed my face with shampoo and moisturized with Cherry Almond Jergens body lotion. There is hope for all. And that's the fun part. You're going to learn a lot of that along the way. Okay. So there's stuff where I showed you on InTouch under the Great Start and the new consultant start here. There's education on products. You can take little modules there. I have a lot of my YouTube channel. You can go there. You can be on our meetings on Monday nights. We do product knowledge things there. We're always doing different product knowledge things. So don't worry about that piece. You're going to learn as you go. And we can help you with that too. All right. So you've got some people and they're like, yeah, I want to get a miracle set from you. And you're like, great. I have no idea how to sell things. What do I do? Let's talk about how to do that and how to write up a sales ticket. And there's 2 different ways that I want to show you. So the first one, here's my little Jane Doe example, is this is how you write up a sales ticket. So you put their name at the top and then what they're purchasing, you write it out. Obviously, you probably wouldn't use Sharpie. I just did that for the purposes of this training so that you could see it. So the TimeWise Miracle Set, and you write the amount. Just go look on the catalog or marykay.com to get prices of things. The Rosewood lipstick, So the total with before tax, you want to put that in the subtotal is 136. And then one of the things that you need to do is you need to Google what your sales tax rate is. Like literally just open up Google right now if you are not watching this on your phone and type in your city. Okay, so I'm New Prague, Minnesota. So I would type in New Prague, Minnesota sales tax, and it will tell you what your tax rate is because everyone's tax rate is different. My tax rate is 7.38%. So to find the sales tax, I know there's multiple ways to do it. This is the way that I do it, is I multiply the total times 0.0378. Okay, so if your tax rate is 6%, you would multiply the total times 0.06, not 0.6. Girl, do not forget that zero, 0.06. Okay, there's always, whatever your tax rate is, put a zero in front of it, put a period in front of it, and that is what you're going to multiply the total by. Okay, so the total of tax is 146. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. One other example that I like to give is, if you do a discount, okay, so we have the Time Wise Repair. She ordered a Shea hand cream. This is your grandma. She's like so excited to get her repair set and her hand cream. And it's her birthday, so, or maybe just as customers, we talk about things like this along the way. You're offering her a 15% discount because it's her birthday. You're going to put the subtotal here. You're going to subtract out, apparently I only gave her 10%. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be 15%. I think I miswrote this. But anyway, doesn't matter. Her discount is $34.05 for her birthday. And so I'm going to take the total. I still put it out. And then the $192.95 is her total after the discount. And then I'm going to charge tax. Now, one thing that I want to just make a point, I always teach to charge tax. So we have this thing where we want to recover our sales tax. So you have two options here. You can charge tax on the green amount, the subtotal before discounts. Otherwise, if you charge it on the orange, the $192.95, you'll just need to keep track of the sales tax that you did not recover. And that is either a tax write-off or there's a form on InTouch where you can actually recover that sales tax back from Mary Kay. So you kind of have two different options for that. And then the total is $209.70. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind as you start, if you do like a birthday discount for your customers or whatever, there's different options and you'll just want to be aware of how to do that. So it's actually pretty easy to write out a sales tax. All right. Let's look at this too. One of the things in the keyword challenge, if you have not done this yet, is you will want to set up your marykay.com website. So my website is marykay.com/Emily Schutte. You'll have the opportunity to kind of name yours something. Okay, so again, we're going to go to InTouch and you're going to click on business tools and then personal website manager. I'm not going to go into like full depth on how to do that. But one tip that I do want to give you is you do want to have a picture on your personal website. Because if you don't have a picture, it just puts you as a flower and you're more likely to get chosen by a random woman looking for Mary Kay products if you have a really great picture of you. So make sure you get that website set up. Also, I want to show you. All right, here we go. So if you are looking for a virtual catalog option to mail to people, say you've got a friend out in California who wants to see the products, you can send her to your website. So this is what your marykay.com website will look like, except it'll be for you. But you can go to this thing and you can go to shop, you can go to catalog. There's so many different things on this website, but you would just click on the catalog here and this will take them to the winter look, and then there's options to share it, and it's interactive, and there's lots of ways that you can work with that virtual catalog, but just know there is one on your website. So that's a great thing to do. All right. I want to talk about two quick things, and then we're going to flip it back over to Anna. So there's different ways you can sell product in Mary Kay. You can just sell to people. Like if your mom is like, hey, I need stuff, great, sell her stuff. You can also do appointments. So Anna cued us into those Beauty in a Flash. You guys, people are loving it because it's like 45 minutes. They get samples mailed right to their house. We offer them daily. Like it's crazy. It's so easy. And we have 3 different sessions right now. So you can get plugged into those. It's in this format here that we're using. So that's really neat also. But so doing appointments like that, okay, is that's what we call that, is doing an appointment. And then all the other ways that you can sell, I like to put those under the category of like auxiliary selling ideas, meaning maybe we're doing like a sale or a Super Bowl pool or a I don't know, like our team does different things throughout the month to sell product. It just depends on the month. Maybe you're selling gifts for Mother's Day. I mean, like there's so many different ways to sell. That kind of goes in this other pot. Okay. And so you're going to sell a lot when you're kind of utilizing both and not just one or the other. And I will say that in my 20 plus years of doing this, right, the majority of my sales has come from seeing new faces, meaning putting product on new faces. And whether it's in person or our Beauty in a Flash appointments, that's where you're going to sell the most. And then that's where you're going to get the best reorder customers. And you guys, you can make, some extra money just doing these auxiliary selling ideas. But if you're really looking to build a business with reorder customers and it pays you over time and all of the things, it's this and this. Okay, not just this. But you know what? Everyone joins at a different level. And so if this excites you, these like just kind of extra little things now and then, that's great too. Okay. I'm just kind of giving you the scoop, and you get to pick off the Mary Kay menu. Do I want to build like a solid reorder business over time? Like I want to have customers, like I want to be able to rely on this versus just a little bit here and there. So you get to choose. Follow up. Okay, I want to talk just quickly about this, and then I'm going to give you your second challenge. So follow up is key, meaning when you do an appointment, whether it's a Beauty in a Flash or something in person, or even the auxiliary selling ideas, you're going to sell the most in the follow-up, meaning you call them and say, girl, what did you think of the session? Like, is there any products you want to, have in your bathroom today? Like what excited you? That is where you sell, is in the follow-up. So you have to get in the mode of after an appointment, like right away within 24 hours, really touching base with that person, or if it's an in-person appointment, doing it right on the spot. So, and then as you build customers, you'll get more education on this on our weekly meetings, just checking in with them and following up on them over time on how they're loving their Mary Kay products. All right, you want to see some fun stuff. Challenge number 2 is one of my favorites because it's going to get you selling right away and practicing your sales process, like how to write up sales tickets and charge sales tax and what are my payment methods. You're going to want to set up your payment methods. I recommend taking, you can take cards because that came in your startup, cash, check, whatever you want to take, but then at least 1 or 2 digital payment methods. So it could be Venmo, it could be PayPal, it could be Cash App, it could be Zelle, whatever you want to use, you get to use. All right, so second challenge. Are we ready? Here we go. Our second challenge is, let me put this little banner up here, is to sell 24 items in your first 7 days. Now, when we say, so with the booking challenge, we said in your first 15 days or in your first 7 days for this one, we're going to count today as your first day. Okay, just so you know, today is your first day, not necessarily the day you join, because if you didn't watch this until like 5 days in or 10 days in or whatever. So today is today. Today is day 1. Okay. So in your next 7 days from today, selling 24 items. Okay. And we have this great sheet that you could attach with the script that Anna gave you. Okay. It's selling 24 items in 7. And these are some of our most popular Mary Kay items. So I know you're going to be able to sell them. Eye makeup remover, micellar water, foundation primer, our new dynamic wrinkle limiter that's like Botox. We've got, the microdermabrasion that's on our Beauty in a Flash appointment. So there's so many ways to sell product. But just texting this photo or sending this photo out with the script. Do you notice how the script is right in alignment with all 3 challenges? So your friends and family can help, if they need. So number 2 is in alignment with this one. Need mascara? I'm aiming to sell 24 items in 7 days. Let me know if you need a quick restock. And that is part of the challenge. And the fun prize that you can earn with this is when you sell the 24 products in your first 7 days, you're going to get this cool brush holder and cleaner. Okay, I got to bring my girl Anna back on stage here because she's going to show you what this baby looks like. Here we go. Anna, what does it look like? Show us the cool brush holder.
Okay, So I just bought this for myself the other day. I love it. It holds all of your brushes, so you can see like how it has the holders in it. But what's really cool about it is the top of it comes off. And then when you want to clean your brushes, because you want to clean them regularly, you just pop this down and you put in your makeup remover and a little water in here, and you just scrub it in here, and it cleans your brushes all in one spot. So I absolutely love this.
Yeah, and then Anna, you could even take the top part and like hang them upside down to dry. Like
Yes.
brushes in and then hang. I just like had that moment of like, I do need to get
Oh
myself
yeah.
one.
There you go.
Because you always want to hang your brushes upside down. Okay, that's just a little freebie tip. You do not want to have your brushes right side up when they dry, or it seeps into the brush handle. So awesome. Well, Anna, take it away and talk to us about team building. It's our final thing. Okay, we're hitting the home stretch of orientation here. Thanks for being on. But we want to talk about one of my faves, which is team building.
Okay, this is also one of my faves. So, the reason you want to have team members, think about it like this. Do you know how people are always like, women can't even go to the bathroom without taking their friends? This is like you're going into the most glamorous bathroom of your life and you want to bring your friends with you. So, it's a really great way to just have that community and to just share something that you're excited about with other people that are going to be excited about it too. But the great part of it is that maybe you want more income in your life. Like who couldn't like get excited about another 50, $100,000, $5,000, coming in a month where you don't really necessarily have to do a whole lot to make that happen. It is just really asking people in your life and women that you're meeting to be part of your team. This opportunity gives so many different things to so many women that you don't want to miss out on asking someone because they might need this, just the way that this came into your life. So it gives you that extra source of income having them. And Mary Kay, they send you that money the following month based on how well you and your team member are doing together. So it's nice that you have that and you're not taking that money out of their pockets or anything. It's like coming to us from Mary Kay Corporate. So they're celebrating you in a way that way. But it's also, how do you show up? Are you showing up to the meetings? Are you doing these things? Because that's going to get your team members excited that they get to do this all with you and to celebrate together. So that's some of my favorite perks of it, is just having that community and those friendships and just getting stronger building that way. And Emma's going to go into more details about it.
Yay. Okay. Love it. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, I love having a team too. It's just so much fun to do it together, right? And it just like it impacts, like you have an impact on your customers, but it's even different when you have an impact on your team. It's really cool. Okay, so kind of the first step to team building is like, if I have someone that wants to join my team, where the heck do I like, how do I do that? Like, how do they sign up? So I'm going to show you. It's really easy. Again, our favorite website here is, let me pull it up, the MaryKayInTouch.com website has everything. So this one's really easy. So let's say you're at an appointment and someone wants to join your team, which happens a lot. You're going to want to log into InTouch and then see these like gray boxes here. These are kind of the main things. You're going to click on this one right here called the personalized agreement link. All you do is click it. You can even just click it right on your phone. And if you saw when I clicked it, it says it has been copied. Now paste your email or text. So you would copy this. If you're on at an appointment, you're on your phone, or you're just hanging out with your bestie and she wants to join you. Bring your besties, by the way. We love that. Click this link, open up a text thing, text it over to her, and then she can fill it out right on the spot. And I do like to have them fill it out on the spot where I can help if need be, because sometimes you need to scroll through, like they need to scroll through the terms and conditions before like the box will let them proceed. So sometimes if they have any issues, then I can be there to help if you're in person with them. So super easy to add team members, right? You just copy that link. You can even put that link in a QR code and take it to your parties or whatever works easy for you. I want to talk about, how do you team build? Like, how do you share the opportunity and how do you do that? But before I do that, I want to share with you that the first really exciting path on the career path we call Red Jacket. And that's when you have just 3 active beauty consultants on your team. And when you do that, you get to order this, like it's kind of your first career apparel. You actually get a red jacket, to order a red jacket from Mary Kay Corporate. It's your first step on the road to pink, right? But you order the red jacket and we do a little celebration for you. You get showered with gifts, you get special seating at events. Mary Kay street cred. I don't know. It's like the coolest thing. So Red Jacket is definitely the first place that you'll want to shoot for, just to give yourself a little challenge. If you're the kind of girl who's like, oh yeah, like I'm really career path focused. I want to, even if I'm just doing this part time, I want to max it out, right? Like I want to get the most out of this business that I can get. So, so two easy things that our team has in place to help you with team building. One is called we call it the career survey. It's really just a Google form that I made that has some videos that people can watch. It's got questions that they answer. It's super duper easy. I'll try to pop it up here while we're talking. But it's just a great way for people to learn about it. And here's the thing, you guys, have everybody do it. Because even if you don't think they're interested, they're going to be more supportive of what you're doing if they know more about the company. So if anything, just bill it like that. Like, hey, can you just like listen to some information about the company, because it's going to, just give you a better understanding of why I'm so excited about this. And that never hurts anybody. Okay. So I'll pull that up here in a second. And then the second thing is, in this same format, we have something called Peek into Pink. We offer it every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and every Sunday at 4 p.m. And that is a really fun way. It's exactly 30 minutes long. They're getting to they can be commenting away. We're playing a video. We're answering questions. We're just kind of going more in depth. And just for them hopping on, they get a free product of the month. It's a full-size product. It's always different depending on the month. So make sure you check our Facebook group to see what that is, because that's an amazing opportunity also. So I have the career survey. Here's what it looks like. So again, they enter their info, and then, hey, are you detail oriented? Are you a power achiever? And then there's 3 different videos that they can watch. And then, they answer some questions. There's info about how to start. And then at the bottom, they're going to get, oh, I forgot to mention the best part about the career survey. You guys, we love free stuff. Have you noticed this? Just for filling out the career survey, they get an adorable pair of earrings from me, mailed right to their house. And then again, for Peek into Pink, they can get that free product of the month. So I want to show you, this is your challenge number 3. Okay. And this has to do with team building, because again, we're the type of ladies that are building successful, long-term, consistent, reliable businesses, right? So team building is that third piece. So we're selling, we're booking, and we're team building, and we're giving you a little bit of this all at once. And so challenge number 3 is to have 6 people on Peek into Pink in your first 15 days. Now, I do want to mention, okay, remember Anna went through this list of who do you know? This is where, pick 6 people and just be like, hey, and you know what? If you need to blame it on me, like, I'm totally cool with that. Like, hey, I want to have 6 people on this. My director challenged me to have, 6 people watch this. Would you be game? You get a free product. And even just tell them it's okay if Mary Kay isn't your thing, or you don't know if it's your thing. Like it's all good. And the script that we provided for you has that under number 3. Learn what I'm up to, 0 interest required. See, you'll get free earrings or a gift just for watching a 10-minute link or joining a 30-minute Peek into Pink session and helping me answer questions when I'm asked. Because I'll never forget, you guys, I didn't think I was going to have a team back when I started. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then all of a sudden I was going to appointments and people were like, well, how do you get a pink car? How much money can you make? Like, people were firing questions, and I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. And so even just having people in your life looking at the information is going to have that, them asking you questions, and then you get to practice that and work with your sales director to learn how to answer questions. So I think that that's a really, really great thing. So that is your challenge number 3, is to have 6 people on Peek into Pink. And I would recommend picking people that you would actually really like to have on your team, because you never know. I mean, they might end up loving it and getting excited. Now, of course, we have our third and final gift just for doing this. It is this quartz facial stone. It's called a gua sha. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know what? It's kind of a cool thing to say. And this little guy helps with your lymphatic system. It helps tighten up your neck. It is the coolest dang thing, and it feels so good. And you do it after your lotions and serums. So you're going to get one of these quartz facial stones just to start, firming her up, or, just kind of like tightening up your face a little bit and just learning new things about skincare, right? It's so much fun to do that. So, yeah, so I'm going to bring Anna back in. We're just going to reiterate the challenges quick, give you your to-do list, and girl, you're off to go do. So, yeah, take it away, Anna.
Awesome. Okay, so we talked first about booking. So you want to get people on those Beauty in a Flash, or even meeting with you in person for a fun facial, coming to your kickoff party. So if you're booking people, you can get the heated eyelash curler when you have 10 guests at one of those events. The Beauty in a Flash, remember, we will send samples. So get that link from your sales director to help you get started there right away. And then the second one was the selling challenge. So when you're talking to people and you're like, I love the products, you're going to love the products. What do you need? When you sell 24 items in your first 7 days from today, then you get that brush holder, which is awesome. And it's a great way to keep your brushes clean when you're doing your own makeup. And then for team building, we just talked about the reasons why you want a team, and that heart stone, the quartz stone. I love mine. It's awesome. And you get that when you have 6 people onto one of our Peek into Pink, or watching and taking our career survey in your first 15 days from today. So you can get all 3 of these by doing these 3 challenges. So don't think, oh, I'm just going to do one. I'm just going to get the heated eyelash curler. No, do all of them. Max it out. So there you go.
I love that. Max it out. And yeah, just to kind of reiterate too, okay, Anna went through the challenges. So that really is the majority of your to-do list, or those 3 challenges. But if you kind of back it up, make sure you work through the keyword challenge first, because that's or quickly. Honestly, most people, get that thing done in like an hour or something on a Sunday afternoon. So your keyword challenge, keep working through that. Make your list. Okay, again, the contact list, that's honestly, do that while your mind is still fresh. Yeah, Anna's got hers in your mind, because you want to, be able to work that with your leads and these 3 different challenges that we do have. And then use the script. You can kind of modify it slightly to make it you, but don't go crazy, right? The words work. And then kind of go from there. And I just want to say, the other thing that I'm going to send you, because I have a feeling there are some really smart business women or women that want to be really successful in whatever level they're excited about in Mary Kay. I'll put this in the comments here in a second, but I have this YouTube video called Show Me the Money. Okay. And we have a career path. So if you're someone who's like, I'm the kind of person, I like to move up, I like to max out, that's going to give you the idea, and you're going to see that red jacket position and the sales director position that Anna and I have. But it's just showing you how to max out our career path, because it's like Oprah. She's got like 23 streams of income, different streams of income, right? There's streams from selling, streams from team building. There's just different ways that you can make money. And so that video, it's 20 minutes, is going to show you how to do that. And it's also just going to help give you the mindset and stuff to move up, because we don't want to prejudge our friends. You probably have 3 or 4 women in your life right now that would join you and do this with you and would be excited, and it would actually add a ton of value in their own life. So I never prejudge anybody. I just kind of offer it up to everybody and share the opportunity. So that's your list, okay? Your keyword challenge, start working through these challenges and max out your free stuff. And we are here for it all, you guys. Like Anna and I love having a front row seat to watching you just like build this and do, get out of it what you're excited about and get the value that you need for your family and for your life. And so we're excited and we're here for it. We're here to support you, help you, and guide you along the way. So good luck, everybody. It was so fun having you on orientation today. If you have any questions, ask your sales director, and you will be getting an email with all of the info that we talked about today, so you don't have to go searching for it. So thanks, everybody.